they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Turn off the lights. I'm looking for you.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play action. It's Tannehill.
He just standing there. Bye-bye. Run you over. Bye-bye. Get off of me. Zeki.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Our game not even 2 minutes.
No. He playing right now.
Zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Oh, you just playing with Simmons like that? You just playing with Simmons like that? You playing with Simmons like that?
Kareem Hunt with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the
Kareem
Hunt.
I'm doing this for fucking King. Facts! 305 in the fucking building.
Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0.
Huh? Day 1 killer.
Kick it away is Sanders. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone.
Come on, man. Hit stick that boy.
20 to about the 22. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. On play action.
Come here. Come here. Bro, hey, Jones, you tripping, bro. Jones, you there now. Come on.
Before he's out of bounds.
Don't do that shit no more, bro. That's 1, bro. You play that shit perfect, bro. You supposed to jump that. Come on, Jones, baby.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen on the move to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
This one is incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen.
Come on, hit that boy. You go hold on to the ball like that.
Enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Damn, you be there.
Stayed in great communication.
Good
and as
shit.
he dragged across each zone,
that is.
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Play action.
Off the play fake. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs.
I gave up 1 now.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Stick of that boy. Fuck, he back
and
there.
There's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this pass will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell wrap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action, Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Come on, get that
Throw
first.
left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a hole. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Let's go, y'all, boy.
Now Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Waddle.
Ooh.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You know, Charles, you talk about this offense.
I felt that hit, too.
Of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this now a 17-game regular season.
Bro.
And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later this season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big one.
Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. Pushing through the contact. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Fuck, you see a touchdown there.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Do it again, then.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to get this.
Y'all got to get up faster than that, man.
Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think
you can't start everything. You got to give up something.
The ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line,
good
close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Got that boy running for his life back there.
Just get rid of it.
What's going on?
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
you just want to talk to him.
Like that. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to his left.
Ooh.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards.
Damn, I'm gonna hit that nigga.
On first
Come
and
here.
goal,
Come here.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On the toss.
Come here.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Pit, let's get it.
That's into a crowd.
305. 305.
Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Now, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick.
Keep going.
Whether it's a field goal,
Keep going.
to point after the
Keep
touchdown.
going. Keep going, Sackelberry. What? We not doing this on prime time, is we? Is we doing that on prime time? Sackelberry.
Run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump, and he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Now
I got them boy playing corner now. Okay, they locking that shit down. Got your ass throwing that shit crazy.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hit stick is coming. Cause you keep trying that boy back there like. Let's see. See how he come out.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And
Lock
they had
that
a nice
down.
little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Lock that down. Come on, man. What is that? Come on, Phil, man. Phil, you got to play that better than that. I put you in perfect position, dog.
You're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Now this throw
Way to cross this 5. Niggas open,
inside the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it.
Come here.
Roll him out right. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Touchdown! That's caught. Cole Beasley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. To throw again on second down. Tannehill gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Well, he's definitely difficult to account for out of the backfield, and he makes something happen there with the ball in his hands. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. It's caught by OBJ. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll run with Hunt. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kareem Hunt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen steps away. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Todd Gurley. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. Tannehill on 1st down. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tannehill is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Allen. Rolling to his left. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. Now a handoff for Gurley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Dumps it off to Gurley. He finds some open field here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Khalif Raymond, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Tannehill now to throw. Flushed out right. He completes it to Beckham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a 3rd.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
They snap it to Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 11. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To the air, Allen on the move to his left. First down and more for Allen. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now a give running left for Gurley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Allen off the play fake. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen, he'll buy some time right. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. Rolling to his right. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
On 2nd and very short, Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. To the air again, Tannehill. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Tannehill on 3rd down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 22. He's at the 30. 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Keeps himself upright. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 36. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On play action, Allen. This is caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Gurley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, 2nd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bills are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. To throw is Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 49. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 21. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on another, but it's all about the fantasy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Play action. Now it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Buying time to his left. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Flushed out right. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people...
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of...